Do you even know how to fly? Arryl stared at Jenna, suddenly aware that she'd taken the pilot's seat, completed the pre-flight sequence, and prepared for takeoff. I don't know. It just felt natural to sit here. Maybe flying some hidden talent. Dumbest thing I ever heard. Hyper laser shook the defense shield. Moot point, Everin interjected. If she's bad, I'll take over. Just get us airborne. Deactivating defense grid. The yacht warmed up. Down with the shield. And the ship zipped away. 6 jackals followed it. Arryl pointed their nose down toward Madeira City. We need to lose them. Not how fictitious. Jenna stared. Kamek, you better know what you're doing, Zetar. We'll find out. I'll punch the throttle. The yacht zoomed forward. A twisting, winding chase ensued through the city. Madeira was, for the most part, intact. City parks remained pristine, postcard pictures of blue rivers and green grass and trees. Civic statues towered in majestic plazas filled with farmers' markets and children's games. Parade floats stood abandoned on a sidewalk barricaded street, speckled with blue, green, and white confetti. A swooping ridge held breathtaking, ancient mansions enshrouded with moss. Waterfalls fell from the ridge and filled a lake at the city's north end. And yet, the signs of battle riddled the area. A line of burning buildings here, a swath of looted corpses there. Street intersections had been widened by hyperlasers, clearing room for Alliant dropships. A crashed pirate transport stuck out of a theater building. Weeping mothers held screaming children beside strangely silent fathers. They hadn't been silent an hour ago. Through it all zoomed the candy apple red yacht, weaving and winding, ducking under a bridge or between 2 mansions. The jackal took a hit from the renegade fighters, spiraling into a school and exploded. Lieutenant Colonel Young swore. Damn it! Alpha 8 down! No recovery!
We're still here, Chief.
3 reported.
We're with you.
Take that yacht down! Dead if you have to! They're not getting away! Jeff cried out as another jackal crashed. He swore again. Alpha 4 down! Kamek, we've got to tighten up out of here!
Target's making a run skyward. Might be our chance.
Bring the chem thing down! The 4 jackals swirled after the yacht.
Hostile fighters still tailing. 3 with me. Copy that.
2 jackals peeled off, circling behind the renegade fighters. The yacht, meanwhile, continued on its merry way. Guess she can fly. Kalu commented, watching the concentrating arm.
And right fair, too. Might she give you a run, friend?
Age before beauty. They smile. I'd have taken half the time. What hair, we still breathing. Jenna tapped her wrist com. Hook to Shane. How's the evac?
Well enough. All but 6 transports are up. All but 11 tears. 10 beside yours.
What about the other 10? Silence.
Dead, or about to be.
Hook's eyes closed. Alright, send off the freighters. We're in a hot ship, bound for the Renegade. Have it cut a path once we clear atmosphere.
Sure thing. Good luck.
Ending the call, Huck slumped in her seat. She mumbled and muttered to no one in particular. You know what this means, right? They broke the initiative. Blood calls for blood.
We'll deal with that later. Right now, the focus be getting out alive.
Breaking atmosphere. The clouds of Adaris gave way to war-torn stars. The Renegade and Katana were locked in a heavy crossfire, with torpedoes and hyperlasers ripping through the space between them. Smaller ships zipped back and forth and occasionally exploded. 4 light cruisers circled round, ganged up on the Renegade, fought back against a few pirate warships. Shep touched his hat. Swell water fish. Lost some goods today.
As long as we not be lost.
The captain straightened his coat.
Tomorrow's a new fight.
Torpedoes, inbound! I'll jerk the yacht toward the hyperlaser ocean. They dove into the fray, flitting in and out of the hyperlasers. Occasionally, a bolt hit a torpedo and detonated in a bright conflagration. I'll grit her teeth. Her sights locked on an open landing bay on the Renegade. Rigbold grabbed his wrist card.
Come to Renegade. Lower the base shield, or craft be approaching.
Oi, Captain. It'll be close. Kalu fretted, studied her fingernails. Have faith, my dear. Everin put an arm around her. No Taj gave us much closer calls than this. Did he? We lived in paradise. Every day was a close call. Stories later. No distracting now. As a torpedo struck the back of the yacht. Hang on! The yacht smashed out of the floor of the docking bay and skidded across with an ear-piercing screech and collided to the far wall. The Renegade jumped to FTL.